Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just going to give you an update on my plans for my WLtoys 144001. This is a bit of a teardown of the parts after the spectacular crash that I achieved the other week. I've tested the, this is the ESC, a Hobbywing ESC Easy Run Max 10. It was brand new and I only used it once or twice on the car. Is the receiver and yeah, servo and motor and just the battery. I've tested it and it seems to be all working still, so that's a good sign. Okay, servo's working and the throttle. So that's a good sign, very good sign. I decided to actually take those metal parts that I received in the pack. If you recall my last video, this bunch of metal parts. The rest is on the car already. I actually installed them onto my 144001. So here it is. I decided to turn this into a shelf queen. So I'm not going to do any speed runs or anything else on it. I might run it occasionally just for fun to see it go. But it's definitely going to be just a shelf queen, which was my long-term intention anyway. So here you can see I've installed the metal parts. Actually, these steering rods and turnbuckles, they're probably just temporary. It turns out that guys are having problems with these stupid turnbuckles. These rods, they cause issues with the steering. There's a lot of play. I don't know if you can notice it there, but there's a lot of play there, and also they get in the way of the mechanical parts of the suspension and stuff. So I mean, at the moment it's working all right. Look at that suspension; it's really nice, isn't it? Works beautifully. There was some issues with the diff cover. The screws were actually ripped out of this diff cover, so that's something that I have to replace. But for now, I just put heaps of glue inside the holes of the screws, the screw holes, and it's kind of just holding it together now. But I mean, given that I'm not really going to drive this, it's just a shelfie. I probably won't end up buying diff covers. They cost a bit. So I'll leave it as it is, and you know, the glue seems to be holding it together. This is working nicely as well. And I'm waiting for an LC Racing spoiler, which I'd ordered before the crash anyway. So that's how it looks. I left the red metal here. It gives that Iron Man look. And yeah, I reused the same chassis. I did what I could to smash it into back into one straight piece. So if you look at that, it's as straight as I could get it. It's not too bad, and it's, you know, I don't want to spend too much money on this car anymore. But yeah, it's as straight as I could possibly get it, and it seems to be going okay. Some people said they had problems with the drive shaft being too long on these packs, causing it to the gears to lock up. But I seem to have not had that problem. So maybe because I don't have the motor in here, I don't know. But I don't see how putting a motor in it will make it lock up. The turning circle is limited in this. See how stupid this is. If I can focus, see how that piece, as you turn, that nut just hits that brace. So, and also on the other side here as well. There, that nut, it hits that. So it doesn't turn much. The turning circle's very limited. But maybe that's okay for a shelf queen. I don't know. But I'm not happy with it. So it's a shame that I can't have these metal tie rods there for the shelfie. If I want to keep running it every now and then I'll probably have to put the plastic tie rods. Well, before I go into electronics, I'll just have a quick look at some of the parts that I pulled out during the teardown of the car after the massive crash. But starting with the second level, yeah, this was pretty bent. This shock tower at the back, you can see I left all these pieces on here. I didn't bother taking it off, but you can see it's been bent like 1 million times, and I've just bent it back each time, so that's pretty wrecked. These shocks were leaking oil. The shocks on the front, they were pretty wrecked. Like, for example, if you can look at see that part there, it got grazed pretty badly, so that comes loose if you put enough pressure, like this. There you go, there. So that's useless now, and yeah, it's leaking a bit. And yeah, all these little extra pieces I've got now, these plastic pieces, they're fine. Yeah, these are fine. So these are spares now for my 124018 in case they break. Oh, and this is the front shock tower. It's totaled. Sorry about the wobbly camera. You can see that it's just no good. All right, didn't bother keeping that. The center drive shaft, as you saw in the video a while back, this is just totally wrecked. I've replaced all the bearings, which is good in this car. It's good that the pack came with all the bearings, wheel bearings, and also these bearings. As far as electronics, so the consensus was pretty much from the viewers. Thanks for your input, guys. I really appreciate it. And that was to put the stock electronics from here into this car. So this will be running stock electronics, which is a good idea. And put the brushless electronics that were in here before the crash into this car. So yeah, that's the plan, guys. Thanks very much for your input. I'll leave it here. Thanks for watching and enjoy your day. See you guys.